Today, the Minnesota Gophers kick off the second half of the season at home against the number 16 Northwestern Wildcats. The Golden Gophers are 3-3, and in yesterday's recruiting video, I talked about the strengths and weaknesses of this team and where they have to get better if they're going to have success in these last 6 games. The defense specifically is where it has to get better. Our focus in these next 6 games is going to be to pressure the quarterback and to force turnovers. In the first 6 games, we only had 6 sacks as an entire team and only 6 interceptions. If this team is going to have success the rest of the season, it's going to begin with defense. 11 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions on the year for Andy McKenzie as the Gophers begin the day with the football in the shotgun formation, and they look to run it. Kevin Martindale and nowhere to go for him in the backfield. He's down for a loss. It's 3rd down and long early for Minnesota. They need 11 to convert as McKenzie with 3 wide receivers takes the snap, now out of the pocket. Running to his right. Off balance down the field. Has a man. It's caught by Doug Duckett. 44 yards and a Minnesota first down. Andy McKenzie's arm on the run is spectacular. Way to make something out of nothing, and now the Gophers are in field goal range. Back to the run, this time Martindale with good blocking, trying to bounce this outside. He's inside the 20. Martindale to the 10 and down at about the 5 or 6. It's a gain of 27. First down and goal, 3 wide, 2 to the right for McKenzie, who fakes to Berkeley Edwards. Play action rollout to the right. Doesn't like what he sees. He has daylight and touchdown, Andy McKenzie. The Gophers strike first with a touchdown as Andy McKenzie takes it in himself. Good coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback. The offense did its job. Now it's the defense's turn to step up. Today, expect a lot more blitzing and new personnel mixed into the sub packages. 1st and 10 for Matt Olivetti. Looking outside, has his man, and not much after the catch. It's only a gain of 1 for Washington. 3rd down and 9, a 3-man front for Minnesota. Olivetti spreading the field. Pressure off his right side, and he's down in the backfield. There's a sack on the opening drive that will force a Northwestern 3 and out. This one by athletic pass rusher Sean Wright, who's now mixed into our 3-3-5 packages, and the Gophers will take over. Andy McKenzie in the pistol. It's a jet sweep for Doug Duckett looking for blocking. He wants to go outside, and he gains 5 yards. It'll be a 3rd and short coming up. 3 wide in the fullback Thompson. McKenzie from the pistol. Rolling out of the pocket. Has a man open underneath. It's Wolotarski, and he powers through a tackle. He has the first down on the gain of 4. Minnesota back in business. Edge of field goal range, 2nd down. McKenzie, play action Edwards, rolling out, off balance, down the field, caught by Drew Wolotarski. Excellent adjustment, not a great pass on the run. If McKenzie could have set his feet, this would easily go into the end zone for a touchdown, but nonetheless, Minnesota has a goal-to-go situation, and McKenzie from the 6. McKenzie back to pass. Here's the blitz as Andy throws it away out of the back of the end zone. A good decision as we have to cut down the number of sacks that he takes. Now it's 3rd and goal for Minnesota. Back to the pistol, Andy. And now trying to evade out of the pocket, being chased to his right. Andy on the run inside the 10 and tackled from behind. A short loss, and Minnesota will have to settle for the field goal. This is a great start for the Gophers. It's 10-0 as Northwestern's second possession begins, and here's Justin Neal, the speedy halfback, as he gains 12 on this carry. You can already see the speed on that one. Wildcats back to the line. Shotgun formation, it's Neal again. This time off tackle and down in the backfield. Nice play by De Niro last year. Our linebackers really have to step up in this running game. 2nd down and 12, Olivetti. He's looking sideline, and that pass is intercepted. It's the first on the year for Sam Graves. I think we all expected more interceptions. He hasn't played terrible, but there's his first takeaway. Minnesota ball, the 2-score lead. Duckett on the sweep again, the 2nd time now as he cannot break free, only gains 3 yards. Can the Gophers get a conversion? It's 3rd down and 7. 3 wide as McKenzie takes the snap. Looking long down the sideline for Wolotarski, who lays out and can't make the catch. It goes through his hands. It would have been a tough play, but we've seen him make this play before. It would have been 1st down inside the 10. The Gophers forced a punt, no points off the turnover. Now we'll see if this defense can build off this good start. 1st and 10 for Northwestern. Olivetti, option left, and he's going nowhere. Excellent stop by De Niro Laster, and Olivetti has to leave the field. The backup, Eric Norton, is in on 2nd down. Scrambling right away to his right, and he picks up a healthy 8 or 9 yards. We'll see how long the backup has to stay in the game. He's out there on 3rd down and 6. Empty backfield, Norton. Underneath, caught by Washington, and he's got enough for the first down. Got the best of Dan Smith, and Northwestern moves the chains. The Wildcats near Gopher territory. Norton fakes the draw. Here's the blitz against Norton. He barely gets the throw off. That was Andre Gaines with an excellent blitz. That puts Northwestern into a third down spot, needing 3. Norton with the fake, running outside, and he has the first down just across the 50. Third down and 7, backup Eric Norton still in the game. 3-man front for Minnesota. Northwestern setting up the screen, caught by Neal, but Maurice Manning out in pursuit, makes the open field tackle, and Minnesota stops the Wildcats once again. The defense has been impressive, but I want to see if they can keep this up for 4 quarters, obviously. Minnesota ball in, Kevin Martindale on the counter, bouncing this outside, across the 40. Martindale lowers the shoulder and plows ahead. It's a 27-yard pickup, his second 27-yard gain on the day. Running game off to a fine start, now 1st and 10. 3 wide for McKenzie. From the pistol, back to pass, he fires left, it's intercepted. McKenzie's 3rd interception on the season, this one by Brooks. Wanted Wolotarski, an anticipation throw, and the corner jumped the route. So Northwestern will now take over. Both teams each have a turnover. 1st and 10 as Matt Alviti is back in the game. He gives to Justin Neal with plenty room inside. He follows blocking for a gain of 11. The Wildcats finally in Gopher territory for the first time. Now 2nd down as Alviti takes the snap. Sliding to his left, he can run, and Alviti outside, he will step up and run across the 20. Big gain to the 15-yard line, a 21-yard run. And Northwestern now finds themselves in the red zone. 1st and 10, option right, pitch back. It's a loose ball, but recovered by Justin Neal. Nearly a turnover as Northwestern will keep the ball. Now 2nd down and long. Tight end in motion, Alviti back to pass. Short, caught by Morris, broke a tackle, stays in bounds, up to the 6, and 1st down and goal for Northwestern as Eric Norton is back into the game now at quarterback. Setting up the screen, but the running back can't get out there. Norton being chased, and it's another sack for Minnesota. This time it's Owen Salzwedel. 3rd down and goal for the Wildcats. Norton back to pass, now looks to scramble. Can't get away from Neal. He's falling down, and Minnesota will be rewarded with a free sack right there as Northwestern will have to kick it. 10-3, Minnesota still in the lead, and they have the football. Martindale gets the carry on the counter play. He runs ahead as we're seeing the running game back to the form that we're more used to. New set of downs, 3.5 to play in the first half. McKenzie fakes to Kevin Martindale. He's pressured and gets rid of it out of bounds once again, avoiding the sack. McKenzie only 4 of 9 in the air, however. 3rd down and 5, 3 wide. McKenzie with protection, has time, fires, caught by Wolotarski. 1st down in Northwestern territory, 16-yard gain. We'll see if Minnesota can chew up most of the remaining clock. 2.5 left as McKenzie wants the screen, but instead goes to the tight end, and Kirkpatrick lowers the shoulder and breaks a tackle. Not the way it was drawn up, but we'll take it as Minnesota now on 2nd and short. Outside, caught by David Clark inside the 20. That's only his 2nd catch on the season also. A big 3rd down and 10 for Minnesota. 3-man front for the Wildcats as McKenzie has the mid-screen set up. Good coverage, now gets it to Carter, trying to battle, but he's not going to win. Minnesota plays it safe and will have to settle for 3. Now less than a minute to go in Northwestern ball. They're down by 10, and their offense has really been slowed down by the improved play of our defense. Matt Alviti is back in the game at quarterback, passing on 2nd down, wants the sideline, and Ralph Hill with an excellent catch. That's a 23-yard connection. A single high safety from Minnesota on 2nd down and short is Alviti. Looks short outside. Caught by Stanley, enough for the 1st down, and Northwestern will use a timeout. They're not quite in field goal range. 37 seconds remain. 4-man rush for Minnesota. Alviti, good protection, steps up and finds Justin Neal. He evades Sam Graves. It's a 15-yard catch, and that puts the Wildcats in position for at least 3. 18 seconds left. Alviti hands off to Neal, and Minnesota is not fooled. They're ready for it. Loss of 1. They have to hurry back to the line. 8 seconds to go. Alviti has to act fast. Throwing short. Caught by Washington. He's wrapped up, and Northwestern calls the timeout with 2 seconds left in the half. They'll kick the chip shot field goal, and this game is a 7-point contest at the half. Minnesota up by 7. I'm really liking the defense so far. Can they keep this up in the 2nd half? Minnesota came ready to play against the number 16 team in the nation, outperforming them on both offense and defense, where the Wildcats have the ball to open the 3rd. It's Alviti running read option to open things up as he's got room outside, across the 45 to the 50 and dragged down from behind by 3 defenders. That's where we're most susceptible to the big plays, when the quarterback takes off. Now Alvedi throwing on second down. He hooks up with Washington. That's enough for another Wildcat first down. Quickly into Minnesota territory. Minnesota in their 1-5-5 package. Handoff to Neal, who has room inside. He starts outside, cuts back, and picks up 9. Gophers still in their 1-5-5 package. Alvedi fires middle, caught by Ralph Hill on the slant. A tough catch, but he makes it good for 7 and a first down. Maybe the best the Wildcats have looked all day on offense, as they'll go to the option now. Alvedi outside. He broke 1, but not 2. Down he goes. Nice tackle by Andre Gaines. 3rd down and 8. Gaines comes down, trips left. Alvedi short, caught by Washington. Fighting, and he got enough for the first down, just barely. Good effort by Maurice Hudson, but not enough, as it's goal to go for the Wildcats. Handoff. This is Dahl now inside the 5 as he's down after a gain of 2. 3rd down and goal. The goal line packages are out. Will this be power versus power? Handoff. Neal trying to bounce outside and stopped at the line of scrimmage by Sam Graves. 4th down. The Wildcats again are held to a field goal as Minnesota takes over. McKenzie to Martindale on the carry as he picks up 8 yards on that 1st down and 10 play. Martindale at 8 yards a carry so far in this one. Now McKenzie fakes the Martindale, fires from the pocket and connects over the middle with Doug Duckett. Good catch of 9. No rollout required that time. Duckett in motion as McKenzie gives it to him on the jet sweep. His 3rd carry, and Duckett picks up 8. Not quite breaking these free, but is getting solid carries. 2nd down and 2. 3 wide for Andy McKenzie from the pistol. 4-man rush, and McKenzie chased to his left. On the run, McKenzie will take off. 1st down and more. He's not going out of bounds. Takes the contact. 13 yards for Minnesota. And he's made some big plays outside the pocket today. Now a stretch handoff from Martindale. Already sees the cutback lane to the left. He's out there. 1st down, Kevin Martindale continuing to gash this Northwestern defense. Now Duckett comes in motion on 1st and 10. Play action to Edwards. McKenzie fires, caught. 1st down, taking a big hit. It's Adam Kirkpatrick. Inside the 15. 1st down, handoff. Edwards. He tries the left side inside the 10. Down at about the 5. 3rd down for Minnesota. They go trips right. McKenzie takes the snap, fires to the end zone, but over the head of David Clark. Incomplete. Andy misses getting his 12th touchdown pass as he overthrows David Clark, and Minnesota has to settle for 3. 16-9, a low-scoring game. A lot of defense being played on this one as Justin Neal carries to the right side, and Minnesota has really stepped up today. Dan Smith with a big tackle for loss. 2nd down and long. Back to Neal, and he's going nowhere again. Lost another yard. This time it's Matt Henderson. The excellent run stops force a 3rd down and long. Northwestern needs 14. 3-man front for the Gophers. That's all they bring as Alvedi pressured in the pocket, and Alvedi is sacked. All 3 defenders on the rush could have sacked him, but Maurice Manning was the first one there. This pass rush is exactly what I'm looking for. We don't want to rely on blitzing. Late 3rd quarter, Minnesota ball. Back to the ground like they've been doing the 2nd half. It's Martindale picking up about 5. Northwestern defense needs a play as we go to the 4th quarter. It's a 7-point game. Minnesota on the brink of an upset if they can close this one out. 3rd down and 5. McKenzie will pass. Blitz from the Wildcats. It gets to Andy, and he is sacked. The play Northwestern needed. Now they'll take over. The Wildcats spreading us out as Minnesota makes an adjustment. Alvedi to Neal. Good blocking as Neal trying to show off the speed, but he's taken down by Gaines after 11. For the most part, this has been our best run defense probably all season. Handoff to Neal again, this time breaking through a Gaines tackle, but he falls short of the 1st down marker. 3rd down and 4 for Northwestern as they have 3 wide receivers. Alvedi in the pocket, outside, man open, caught 1st down. It's Ralph Hill on the gain of 12. Drive still alive for Northwestern as Minnesota, 3-man front. They bring 4 though on the pressure. Alvedi with a clean pocket, fires over the middle, caught by Ralph Hill. Another 1st down as he's been his main target. Dan Smith creeping down in the box is from the shotgun sweep to Dahl right into Dan Smith, and that's a big loss of 5 for Northwestern. These linebackers have played well today. Now 2nd and 15. Alvedi takes the shotgun snap. Throwing to the middle, and it's blocked by Eric Parker with his back turn. So 3rd down and 15. Can Minnesota get the big stop? Man in motion. Minnesota in his zone. Alvedi. That one is knocked down by Marcus Woods. 4th down has been forced. A big field goal for the Wildcats with less than 6 minutes to play as Norton holds. The kick is up and it is good. 16-12 as Minnesota trying to hold on in the fourth quarter. They're going to continue to run it as Martindale on the counter play once again with a first down run. This one of 13. Minnesota very reliant on the running game in this second half. And Northwestern has not shown that they can stop it, so keep running the ball. It's Martindale led to the outside. First down, Kevin Martindale, 20 yards. A plethora of double-digit yard carries for Kevin Martindale in this game. Now Berkeley Edwards is in to give him a breather as he will run outside. Edwards to the edge, up the sideline. Touchdown, Minnesota! Berkeley Edwards from 29 yards out shows that he has some speed to his game as well. Again, the counter play with the guard pulling, and the blocking has been excellent. Minnesota is back up by 2 scores, 4 minutes and change to go. Northwestern has to play with some urgency now as Alvidi fakes, looking for a block on Sam Graves. He gets it. First down and more. Across the 50. Alvidi shoved out of bounds, but a big first down run. 4 minutes and 8 seconds. That play took 7 seconds off the clock. Handoff, Justin Neal. Stiff arm up the middle. Only a gain of 5. Inside of 4 minutes, it's 3rd down and 5. Alvidi back to pass. With time, looking outside, caught by Washington, but he did not get enough for the first down. 4th and inches. 4 wide for Alvidi. In the shotgun formation, he takes the snap and will pass for it. Over the middle, and it's almost intercepted, incomplete. Good play by Maurice Hudson, and the Gophers will take over on downs. What a job by this defense. Now can the offense close it out? Minnesota goes play action. Andy McKenzie out to his right. With some room, he takes off and has the first down. The running game has been dominant this second half. Can Northwestern stop it now? Martindale gets the carry, and he is taken down after a gain of only 3. So the Wildcats will start using their timeouts as Minnesota to the diamond package now for the first time today. And Will Thompson showing off the power as the fullback picks up the first down. Minnesota only 10 yards away from victory. Diamond package again. It's Thompson again fighting up the middle. Excellent strength. He gets 9. Minnesota can end it right here with 1 yard. McKenzie hands off to Martindale. He picks up the first down, and your Golden Gophers are going to defeat the number 16 Northwestern Wildcats. What a way to open up the second half of this season as Minnesota's defense plays their best game of the season. They allow no touchdowns, only 12 points, and the offense was able to rely mainly on the ground game. Northwestern's defensive backs, I thought, played well, and we just adapted to the game and ran the ball until they could stop it, which they could not do, especially in that second half. So only 140 passing yards for Andy McKenzie on the day. The star of the show for the offense today was Kevin Martindale, who ran for just as many yards as Andy McKenzie passed for, including 3 runs of 20 yards or more. Receivers didn't do much today. The passing game really was not the primary focus, and we scored our least amount of points on the season. On defense, we entered with 6 sacks on the year. We had 4 in today's game, and an interception for Sam Graves, his first on the season. The defense and this victory does not provide the only good news of the episode. On the recruiting side of things, we have our first 2 commits. With a big focus on defense, 2 defensive players have now committed. First up, athlete Calvin Hall, who will probably be a corner or a safety. He comes in at 6'2" with very good size, also good speed. He's solid in coverage. There's not much to complain about. We'll find a home for him somewhere. Our second commit is 3-star safety LaShawn Smith. He is an excellent tackler, which will make me ponder whether I want to move him to strong safety or not. So we have 2 now, and hopefully a lot more to come. I talked about Reggie Carter as being one of my favorite guys in this class. I want to get some really good outside linebackers, and we have some very good players on the board, and we could be sealing the deal with some of them very soon in the coming weeks. Minnesota's now 4-3, and next up we're going to play against the 0-6 winless Illinois Fighting Illini, and it's time for us to stop playing to the level of our competition. We played well against Ohio State, played well against Northwestern. Our defense needs to show up again against Illinois in our next game. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I'll see you guys when we kick off this 3-game road trip against Illinois next. Thanks for watching. See you next time.